Hey everybody, I'm Lisa Rowberry, your independent Scentsy consultant. Welcome back to my channel. Well friends, it has been about a week, so you know what that means. It is time to dive into my basket of empties here and talk about what we have been warming and what we have been getting through over the last week. What I will say, just starting out with this video, is that I get through a lot of wax. I have a lot of warmers and I warm all day, every day. I do get asked quite a bit also how often I change out my warmers, and the answer to that is it kind of varies, but for the most part, like especially in our main living area, in our living room and kitchen and stuff, I will typically do daily. Not that I have to, I just have quite a bit of wax that I can get through, and honest and truly, it's just one of my morning routines that just makes me so happy. I love the act of changing out my warmers. I love having fresh wax every single day. It's just something that I do really enjoy. Now, that's not to say every single one of my the warmers in here have the same wax from like 2 or 3 days ago. So this room doesn't get changed out every day. Our bedroom doesn't typically get changed out every day. So it just kind of depends, but like the main living area, like that's just one of my like morning routines that I really enjoy doing. So I get through quite a bit. So I will go ahead and start with some laundry products. So we did finish up with a clothesline laundry system. So the laundry liquid and washer whips, and then in here are the dryer discs. Hopefully, I'm always like looking at here like there's nothing in there that's gonna scare me, but yeah, so we've got the laundry liquid, which takes place of your laundry detergent, and then we have the washer whiffs container, which is your scent booster. So that's what's going to boost the scent in your laundry, and the clothesline smells really good. Really good. I really enjoyed this one. It's a nice strong laundry scent. Still, I'm thinking for clothes, the Scentsy Clean scent is probably one of our favorites, but this is a really great one. Love it. So, okay, moving right along here, we have some pods. We have some pods to talk about. I actually feel like I behaved myself pretty well. I feel like there's not that many clamshells in here to talk about. Finished up with Cocoa Lime and Squeeze the Day pods, and replaced both with Honey Crisp Harvest, which is the August scent of the month, and I am obsessed. I love this scent. I think it's fantastic. And I am in fall mode, which you guys are going to see here by my basket. I'm just like full on fall mode. I love it. I'm so here for it. Okay, gosh, okay, let's go ahead and talk about this situation. So I did warm through the rest of the Gordy Goodness collection, and unfortunately it is no longer available. Well, I shouldn't say that. It's on back order. So we did sell out of the inventory that was allocated for the Gordy Goodness collection, and I went through and I warmed through the rest of the collection. And I love this collection, but what I will say is you can still order it. It is available to order right now. It just has a little back order banner over top of it. It will be shipped sometime in September, so not too long. And I feel like this collection is worth the wait, you guys. So dang good. So I warmed through 2 of my Hollow Harvest bars from the Gordy Goodness collection. This is lovely. Really nice. And what I will say about all of these, they're all pretty strong, with the exception of actually Pumpkin Roll. Pumpkin Roll is more of a medium scent strength for me, but the rest of them I would say are strong. And this is great. This is really great. It's definitely giving me, you know, all the like fresh fall vibes. So nice. I love it. Okay. Surprisingly enough, I would say my favorite of the bunch was Spiced and Spirited. Got through 2 of my bars here of Spiced and Spirited, and this, oh man, so good. so good. And I was gonna say, not that like I was necessarily surprised, but I just didn't think that this was necessarily going to be my favorite one of the bunch. But when it's warming, it is absolutely my favorite one of the bunch. It is so dang good. I love it. And I think there's bourbon that's in this, but it doesn't take on a super boozy scent. It doesn't take on a super boozy note at all. It's just, it kind of adds some sweetness. It's so good. It's so good. I love it. So Spiced and Spirited, fantastic from the Gordy Goodness collection. Okay, I actually think I got through 3. I did get through 3 bars. Pumpkin roll. So I got through 3 bars here of pumpkin roll. I have pumpkin roll because I had it locked up in my club, but now we know it's coming back, so I was able to set pumpkin roll free. But I do have a little bit of a stash. Plus, I had the Gordy Goodness bars. But pumpkin roll, just stop. It's so good. This is amazing. Definitely club worthy, hence why I said it was in my club. This is just a really great pumpkin spice bakery scent. Think like a pumpkin cinnamon roll. That's what this is. It's pumpkin spice and everything nice, and it's so good. Like I said, it's not a powerhouse, at least in my opinion. I don't believe this is a powerhouse, but it is a good solid medium scent strength. You can smell it for a couple of days, but you know, I would say probably not really any longer than 2 days, but it's not super overpowering, but it's really good. Really, really good. Whew, let's talk about something that is nice and strong, and it is the scent of the month for September. So September 2024 scent of the month is Spooky But Sweet. And this is fantastic, and it is so nice and strong. I love this. And it's sweet. So this is a really, really great, I'm still sticking to my guns of thinking that there's pumpkin in here. For me, this is like pumpkin spice meets a caramel drizzle. And I'm sticking to that. It really does, that's what I'm smelling. There's no pumpkin in here. I know that there's nutmeg. In fact, do I have my, I do have my little brochure here to read you the scent description. But there is caramel in here. There's no pumpkin, but I think there's pumpkin in here. Maybe it's because I'm just wanting there to be pumpkin. I'm like, bring on all the pumpkin, all the things. Spooky But Sweet is a pinch of nutmeg, mingles with shadowy swirls of smoked maple syrup and caramelized vanilla sugar. It's amazing. It's amazing. If you like sweet bakery scents, I think you'll like this one. I mean, I do pick up the caramel, but I feel like there's so much other stuff going on here that even if you don't typically do caramel scents, I would say give it a try. I would say give it a try. In fact, my bestie, Melanie, does not do caramel scents. I think she needs to try this one. I want to see what she thinks about this. We'll see. and she will be the verdict on if I'm right. Like if you don't like caramel scents, if you could get down with that, we'll see. Okay, last from the Gordy Goodness collection, Berry Good Pumpkin. And this is also fantastic. This is the perfect, it's the perfect end to summer, start to fall. And I will say that when this was warming, this was reminding me of something and I could not put my finger on it, and I still can't. It reminds me of something that I really, really love. It's almost, it's better than like cranapple crumble. Like I'm getting that kind of vibe, but there's something else that I love. It's berries, it's pumpkins, it's sweet and like fruity, but fruity meets fall. Really nice. So Berry Good Pumpkin, and a fantastic performer on that one as well. I did get through a bar of Cider Mill, one of my absolute favorite fall scents. This is just pumpkins and apples and just the slightest hint of spice. So good. I love it. You can see I'm definitely in fall mode here. Speaking of pumpkins, pumpkin cinnamon swirl. I got through a bar of pumpkin cinnamon swirl, and you might be wondering, okay, pumpkin roll, pumpkin cinnamon swirl. The funny thing is, even though there's cinnamon in the name of pumpkin cinnamon swirl, pumpkin roll is spicier. So if you're looking for a pumpkin spice scent that's less spicy, I would recommend the pumpkin cinnamon swirl. And the reason being, it's very similar to pumpkin roll, but think of pumpkin cinnamon roll, but with that rich like vanilla icing that's on top. You have that like the icing note that's on this, that's adding more sweetness and less, and like tells the spice to just calm down. I got through a bar of Welcome Home, another one of my favorite fall scents. So good. This reminds me of walking into the craft store during the fall season. It's so good. You have those like sweet berries, warm spices. It's just perfect. It's perfect. I'm living my very best life now. Like things are finally like cooling down. Like I'm telling you, this is my favorite thing to do. So it's nice and crisp and cool in the mornings. You can almost like smell the change in the air. I open up all the windows, get it nice and crisp and cool in the house. And then I just start to change out all my warmers. It just makes my heart so happy. Makes my heart so happy. I got through a bar of Maleficent, Mistress of Evil. And this one is fantastic. If you are a Disney villains fan, you're gonna want to stay tuned for what Scentsy has up their sleeve this season. Just saying. This is a fantastic scent. This is one that I actually reach for all year. This is a really great deep dark plum scent. Really nice. Really, really nice. I love it. Last bar, the last one we're going to talk about, Sugar Cookie. Got through a bar of Sugar Cookie. This is just a great staple scent. This is great on its own. This is great as a mixer if you're wanting to make something a little bit more bakery. This is great, but also great on its own. So there you have it. That is everything that I got through over the last week. I did get through my Gordy Goodness bars, and like I said, they are on back order now, but totally worth the wait, especially since they should be fulfilled just next month. So totally worth it. Such a great collection. I love that Scentsy allowed us to get our hands on some pumpkin goodies a little bit early, a little bit before the first. I'm here and ready for fall, and clearly you can tell by my melts. So let me know down below in the comments, what have you been warming? What have you been getting through? Are you doing any mixing? I haven't really done much mixing lately, but who knows? We'll see what next week holds. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you like this type of content. If you're new, please subscribe. If you already subscribed, be sure to hit the notification bell. That way you stay up to date with all things Scentsy. Have an amazing day, you guys, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye, friends.